So welcome back to Vibrations and Libations, guys. Tonight we're listening to an album that, or actually an EP that is possibly going to save rock and roll. What are we listening to tonight?
A motherfucking badass rock band, that's who.
A badass rock band. Rock and roll is alive. Alright guys, I'm James.
And I'm Keith.
And tonight we're listening to Greta Van Fleet, a fairly new band that is fucking rocking my speakers right now.
Oh, hell yeah. I haven't stopped listening to it since I discovered them.
This is some good shit right here. You can hear this in the background. This is some rock and roll that I've been waiting for a long time.
And I have as well. They have a classic rock sound.
Yeah.
And they're not copying, they've just got it.
Right. They've just got it.
And
that's what makes it good.
Some people do say they copy because I think it's important. Let's get this out of the way right off the bat.
Yeah, let's do it. I know what you're going to say, so go ahead.
The lead singer sounds eerily like Robert Plant.
Yes.
I mean, you fucking almost think you're listening to Led Zeppelin.
It's true.
But, you know, we'll talk a little bit more about that later.
Right.
But they're not copying. That's just the way the dude sounds.
Yeah. So tonight's beer, what are we drinking tonight, Keith?
Drinking some Floyd's Alpha King.
A fucking awesome beer. I already know what I'm going to rate this beer because I've had tons of this stuff, but we'll save that till the end. But you probably can guess already. So.
I haven't had it.
Keith has not had it.
I'm a virgin.
He's a virgin to the Alpha King, and maybe I can turn him on to something tonight as far as a beer goes. So
we'll see.
And of course, I will try and pour this and make a good pour. We'll see how that goes. Maybe I won't F this up.
We'll all be watching.
The pressure's on. Pressure's on. All right, so Keith, tell us a little bit about this record. Let's hear about the guys in the band and some of the songs.
Well, the band is named after a woman from their hometown of Frankenmuth, Michigan.
Michigan, right.
And the lady, of course, Greta Van Fleet. I believe they got her blessing in order to use her name. But kind of cool, kind of like Leonard Skinner, you know. Those guys, I believe it was their high school gym teacher.
Yeah, science teacher, some kind of teacher.
History teacher, somebody.
Yeah.
But this is their debut EP. I think they're going to drop 3 EPs that are going to make an album. And right now you can't get a physical copy. You can only buy a digital copy. And if I was going to make any complaints about the band, there are only 2. Okay? And these are pretty harsh. One is I would like more music. There's not enough music.
Not enough music out there yet. Yeah.
So that, you know, not that harsh. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
And then another thing is I want to put my hands on the copy.
I want a vinyl of this.
I want a vinyl. I had to make this one, guys.
Right. So this is the first video that we've done with music that has not been on the turntable. So this is all off of Keith's phone. I'm assuming he got this off iTunes, or
right?
So that's where I got my copy of the EP, was on iTunes. It's only like $4 or something like that.
$4.26.
Yeah, I mean, it's awesome.
It's the best $4.26 you're gonna spend. Yes. I guarantee you that.
Yes, absolutely. Man, I've listened to this for about at least 5 days straight.
Right.
Since I bought it on iTunes, which I've listened to some of the stuff on YouTube. Keith introduced it to me off of YouTube, I think it was.
Yeah.
And you know, I'd listened to it off and on. I just said, "Fuck it, I'm buying that EP." You know, it's only $4.
Yep.
You know, what's that gonna hurt?
I've been listening to it for about 2 weeks. Donnie Alves sent me a link. I was driving to a wedding, and he sent me a link, and I said, "Greta Van Fleet." I'm like, "Who the fuck is this?" And I was like, "Shit!" Hit play in the truck, and I was like, "Oh my god!" Of course, I couldn't watch the video. I was driving, but it was playing, and I just found myself turning up louder and louder and louder. And I was like, "Who is this?" And I was picturing some older guys. I mean, these guys in the band, the lead singer and the guitar player are brothers. Josh and Jacob, they're brothers, and they're 21 years old. And they're twins, as a matter of fact. And their younger brother is the bass player. He's 18, and his name is Samuel. And Daniel is on the drums, just a lifelong friend of theirs. But Daniel and Samuel are both 18 years old, and they missed their senior prom to go on tour with the Struts.
Probably had a much better time than going to prom.
Probably had a much better time.
Yeah. So, guys in the band, if you are watching this, fucking A, you guys are rocking it out.
Right.
It's good to hear some good stuff from, you know, I have to say a younger generation because I'm 40. I won't say how old Keith is, but you know, it's good to hear some real good rock and roll that's brand new.
Oh, I can't believe how good they are.
Yeah.
I mean, the musicianship to the listen to that shit.
Yeah.
I gotta be quiet a minute, cause he's going off. I love it.
It's awesome.
It is.
It's awesome.
I watched an interview with, or listened to an interview podcast with Matt Pinfield that I believe it came out today, and they asked Joshua, you know, is he trying to imitate Robert Plant? You know, what made him decide to emulate Robert Plant? He said, well, you know, I found that when I sing like this, I could get the most power out of my voice and the most range.
Yeah.
And I agree with that.
Right.
Very powerful, very good range. If I could sing like Robert Plant, you better believe I would.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so let's talk about the beer here a little bit. We've got, again, it's 3 Floyd's Alpha Key. I'm opening this up, and I'm going to attempt to make a pour here without fucking this up. Maybe the music here will inspire me to take my time and
maybe one
make
day
a good pour.
I'll have a bad pour, James.
I
Will it
doubt
be
that'll
today?
happen.
Will it be today? I think not. I believe we got a little criticism over being happy with the pours on the Coors.
Yeah.
People are like, oh, of course you can pour with Coors.
I did not pour the Coors. I decided to leave my streak of making a good pour. If you haven't seen that video, it's a minute or so long. Check that out on the channel here. But I'm going to say that's a successful pour. Thank you.
Good job, James.
Thank you, America. Thank you, Keith. I appreciate it.
As the Beatles say, it's getting better all the time.
It's getting better all the time. So let's drink this thing. All right. So what do you think? First impression. Again, Keith has not had this beer before.
Get a lot of malt.
A lot of malt, yeah.
A lot of malt. I mean, it's not bad. A lot of malt. It's really sweet at first, but you know, you get that bitterness on the finish.
Yeah, you get a hoppy finish.
So it's pretty well balanced. The hoppiness isn't overpowering.
Right.
It's well balanced.
So in one of our previous videos, we did the 3 Floyd's Gumball Head, which was an excellent beer. It was the first time I'd had that for quite a while, and so I'm a renewed fan of the Gumball Head. A little bit of information about the Alpha King. 3 Floyd says on their site that this is their flagship beer. The IBUs on it is 68. The alcohol by volume is 6.66. So, and Beer Advocate site, again, if any of you guys have not ever visited Beer Advocate, that's an awesome site to go to read about beer. If you find a beer that you'd like to try, go to that site, pull it up on your phone, read about it. The Beer Advocate score is a 95, which is, they consider that a world-class beer.
Oh.
So, again, check out Beer Advocate. It's a good site to go to. Other examples of American Pale Ale, which is the style of beer that this is, Sierra Nevada Pale Ale, Sweetwater 420 Extra Pale Ale, and Founders Pale Ale. So if you've had any of those and you've not had the Alpha King, then you know that kind of gives you something to compare this to. You know, if you've had any of those other 3 beers. So are you a fan of it?
I like it.
You like it? I like it too. Of course, with any kind of beer, it's better on tap. And if you can find it on tap, I would suggest going and getting it on tap. But it's a good beer. Good beer.
Good beer. I love the label too. It's very fucking rock and roll for the very fucking rock and roll band that we're listening to.
And I'll post pictures of this label up on the video so you can see it. It'll either be down here in a small picture, or I'll post it up at the end of the video. But this is actually not the original label for this beer. A few years ago, they changed the artwork on this, and it was kind of more like the animated, kind of the Gumball Heads kind of animated, kind of comic bookish a little bit, and the original label of this was the same way.
Well, from reading on their site, I believe they have comic book artists do their labels. The artist on this one is Phineas X. Jones, and it's fucking badass, Phineas.
Yep, good job, good job. Three Floyds with the beer, good job with the label. So the description is a bold yet balanced American pale ale with a slight caramel sweetness and an aggressive citrus hoppiness.
Yeah. It's pretty malty for a pale ale, I feel.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm not complaining, but it's good.
It takes the bitterness out of it. You know, it's sweet, a little bitter. You know, like you said in the finish, but I like it. Probably not my favorite Three Floyds, but it's a good beer.
Oh man, you can't beat Gumball Head.
Gumball Head's good. Also like Robert the Bruce, if anybody's ever tried that. That's an excellent beer also.
That's an excellent name.
Robert the Bruce.
Yeah.
It's good stuff. It's really good stuff. Okay, so this song that we're listening to right now is
Flower Power.
Flower Power. This is probably my favorite of the 4 songs that they've released so far. Now they're going on tour this year. And I think the closest to us anyway, if people are watching this from other states, hey, thanks for watching, I appreciate it. We're in Kentucky, and on August the 16th, they're going to be in Covington, Kentucky. And then October the 1st, which is the date of the Brotherhood concert we're going to, they're going to be in Louisville, Kentucky at the Louder Than Life Festival.
They're also going to be in Nashville in September.
Nashville in September. I did forget to write that date down too. So, but yeah, and so we're talking about possibly, or I am. I don't know if Keith's going to be able to or not. We haven't worked all that out yet. But
I want to.
We both want to go see a show of theirs this year. So maybe we'll work that out. If anybody's got connections and can send us some free tickets, hey, we'll take them. I'm not going to complain about it. We'll take the tickets. So just bring them on. Passes, whatever. Just give them to us. I'll take them. I'm sure Keith would too.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, no argument about that. So, all right.
So I'm gonna rate them.
I don't know. If we rate them, then it's going to be over.
We can always start it all over. This is the last song on the EP.
This is the last song on the EP, and this song is called
Black Smoke Rising.
Black Smoke Rising, which is the title of the EP that they released. We have a printed out picture here that Keith did a really good job with. Kind of record sleeve size so that you can see it a little easier. Because, I mean, there's no physical copy that we know of that you can, you know, put your hands on yet. So.
Later this year, physical copy.
Man.
I don't know if it means LP or if that
CD.
or if it's going to be a CD, but
either way, I'm buying it.
Yep.
And I heard, or not
I'll buy
heard,
all formats.
Yeah.
I'm going to support the fuck out of these guys.
You want to put them on an 8-track? I'll buy an 8-track player and buy that too.
Hell yeah.
But I also read today that as part of their tour, they've got 25 other songs that these 4 are a part of.
So maybe that's the other 2 EPs.
I guess so.
And, you know, I'll buy each EP, guys. Yeah. You got me, hook, line, and sinker.
I'll buy each EP with Keith, buy the full album, buy the deluxe edition, whatever. Buy the acoustic version, unplugged, bring it on.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a fan.
Oh, they did an acoustic version. They had I can't remember the show's name, but it's on YouTube. Look it up. An interview with these guys, this old British dude, and they do some acoustic. They play this on there acoustically. Fucking awesome. And, you know, they're doing that live in the studio, no editing, and they fucking sound incredible.
And these guys are how old? 21?
21 and 18.
I mean, it's...
They only have up. They can only go up. They're only going to improve.
Right. So check these guys out. If you're going to Louder Than Life, I know that's a festival that attracts a lot of people from a lot of different places. If you're going to Louder Than Life, you know, they might be billed as a, you know, secondary stage or whatever band. I don't know, but check them out. If you're there and you see that they're playing the day that you're there, go go do it.
They're going to draw a lot of people to their stage,
Yeah.
I guarantee it.
And these guys do have some radio play, is that right?
Oh yeah, they're. I heard them today for the first time on the radio. For the last week, I've been listening to the radio more than I have in a long time, just so I could hear these guys on the radio.
Yeah.
I mean, that's an accomplishment in itself.
And what station was that?
That was 93.9.
93.9. I think that's out of Owensboro, Kentucky, and Madisonville, Kentucky.
Right.
WKTG. So I'll be honest, I haven't heard a lot of good stuff on that station lately.
Well, that's one of the better stations, as a matter of fact. I mean, as of late, it is.
Yeah.
You stay away from some of the out to lunch, maybe. Or,
yeah. But good job, KTG, for putting this stuff on the radio. Keep playing it for sure.
Yeah.
You know, renew my hope in radio.
Right.
All right, so you want to rate this stuff?
Let's rate them.
Music or beer?
Let's start with the music.
Okay, 5.
5.
5.5, 6, 7, infinity.
There's not enough.
There's not enough numbers.
I can't say enough. Like
Ratings.
I said, that my only complaint is not enough music.
Right. Ratings are what they are. We love this shit. It's good stuff.
I don't even think we had to rate it.
I don't think we did
everybody
either.
can see our excitement and
Yes.
enthusiasm. I mean, hell, our format is vinyl,
Yes.
and these guys, you know, they overcame our format because it's badass. We had to tell you guys about it.
We're like, as soon as I heard this, I listened to it, I was like, we've got to do a video on this, you know? It's too good not to. So this is the end of the last song, so this may start back over again, but that's okay. I'll probably listen to it tonight on my way home, in the morning on my way to work, after work.
Yes.
I mean, it's just good stuff. This song here is called Highway Tune.
Highway Tune.
This is the first song on the EP, so...
It's their first, their single.
Yeah.
It was on a show called Shameless that comes on Showtime, I believe.
Okay.
It was on earlier this year.
Yeah. So all of these songs, if you want to check it out before you drop $4, but I mean, shit, you drop $4 for some good music. Don't take my word for it. Just look it up on YouTube first and listen to all 4 of the songs. Check out some of the interviews and stuff. And if you don't like it, I don't know what to tell you. If you don't like this, you're not gonna like much.
Right. If you're a rock and roll fan, you're gonna like it. And throw your money at these guys.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, let's see what they got next.
Right.
I want to keep them going. It's hard to make money as a rock band these days, you know.
Right. So so we both give the album, the EP, high ratings. What about the beer?
The beer, I'm going with a 4. 4 out of 5.
I'll go with a 4 also. It's sweet, it's hoppy, it's bitter, it's malty, it's got a whole gambit of flavors going for it. If you can find it, again, if you can find it on tap, try it out. Ask for like a sample of it. A lot of people don't know that places will give you samples, especially if it's a craft beer bar. They'll give you a sample of it and let you try it.
Right.
This is what I did the first time I tried this. Asked for a sample, liked it, have liked it ever since. So don't be afraid to ask. If places are too stingy to give you a sample, then find another bar to go to, I guess, because, you know, a 1 ounce, 2 ounce, you know, sample shot is not going to kill them. It's not going to break the bank for these guys.
I've never been anywhere that turned me down on a sample.
Right. So, you know, hopefully that doesn't happen to anybody watching this, but try the beer out. You give it a 4 or a 4.5. I forgot what you said.
I said 4.
Okay, 4, me too. Go get some. It's good stuff.
Good, well balanced. I like it. I'll drink it again.
Yeah. 3 Floyd's good stuff right here. I keep wanting to go back to the music. I'm so excited about the band.
Let's go
about
back
the
to
music.
What are you doing?
I don't know what else there is to say other than it's fucking awesome. And I think we've already said that 5 times already.
Fucking awesome. A little bit. We can talk a little bit more about them. These boys, they get their roots honest because their parents had a vinyl library. So I guess it kind of fits the theme because they said that they had a playground of music. That was their playground,
right.
You know. They, you know, everything from Clapton, Dylan, Hendrix, you know. Their father's a blues man. He loves some old blues and, you know, so all Led Zeppelin's influences, that's what they were raised on.
That's right.
So, and then of course they'd be drawn to Led Zeppelin.
Yeah.
And I believe one of them said Led Zeppelin 2 was their favorite album, one of their top 4 favorite albums. I can't remember which one it was, but you know, hell, I like Led Zeppelin 2 a lot.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to argue if they don't have a little bit of Led Zeppelin influence in their music. The sound of the vocals, the sound of the guitar riffs. I mean, and we talked about this the other night after doing a video. We can also maybe hear a little bit of Rush in the track of
Black Smoke Rising.
Black Smoke Rising, yeah. I mean, there's a little bit of Rush there.
A little,
too.
yes, and Josh suggested Heart, and I can hear that myself. And I believe that probably Flower Power, that could be straight off Led Zeppelin 3.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, again, it's not a bad thing.
No.
It's fucking fantastic.
No, it's good that there's new music coming out
Right.
that, I'm not going to say it's old,
Right.
but it's influenced, and you can tell that influence because, you know, there's a lot of classic rock out there that maybe this band will get other people of the younger generation today to listen to that maybe had never heard of Rush or maybe hasn't ever heard of Led Zeppelin. If they hear that comparison, they'll be like, man, I like these guys. I think I'll check Led Zeppelin out. You know, so maybe they're a bridge to, you know, classic rock.
And
I don't know, but I'm excited that they're here.
I think those kids that haven't heard of Led Zeppelin, I think their parents are doing them a disservice.
I would agree.
They
I will.
probably need a stern talking to, I don't know, maybe a smacking.
Yeah.
Not the kids, it has.
So Greta Van Fleet, again, if you're watching this, if anybody in the band is watching this, thanks for watching. We appreciate your viewing of the video. And fucking rock on, guys.
Yep.
Keep it coming, and we're ready for some new stuff. This is new, but we're ready to hear some other stuff too. So put it out there.
Give us more.
Yeah. All right. So anything else to add?
Nothing else to add.
All right. So I poured a decent beer. We had a good beer. Listened to some awesome music. I think that's the end of this video. So I'm James. This is Keith. Thanks for watching. Until next time.
We'll see ya.
We'll see ya.